Sambonani. It is, of course, your girl at Sivs_Nogabe. Game changers, man. I'm back at it again. I tell you what, it's a beautiful day here in Joburg, okay? In Joburg City, City of Gold. And I told you, Kuba, here at Game Changers, we are just doing the most, making sure that we bring you upcoming, legendary, one-hit wonders, whatever. We bring it straight to you. But on that, let me not waste your time. Sitting on the couch today with me, your girl, is, of course, I tell you what, he's taking the graphic design. It's fine. No, it's okay. It's fine. Graphic design industry by storm. Listen, I had to write this down. I tell you all the time that I am sitting with such powerful people that I have to write it down because I can't grim it. But fast forward, also he is the creative designer of the biggest television shows. I tell you what, you watch them every day, and actively a SAFTA nominee for those shows. Can you believe it? Big moves at such a young age. I'm super duper inspired. He goes by the name of Boitumelo Jerry. Did I say right? Also, usually they get it wrong. By force.
Everyone, man. Everyone.
Okay, welcome to the couch. Welcome to Game Changers. You are our game changer for today. Let's get into it. Take us back to how it all started. Take your time.
How it started?
Yeah.
Apparently, I wanna say this. Apparently, people don't know what is that I'm doing. Yeah. People don't know what is that I'm doing, but I think this is a great platform at this moment.
Yeah.
Like to voice it out, and I don't know, man.
Just tell the people what you're doing. For
yeah,
listen.
I draw people.
You draw people. I tell you what, I've seen some of his work.
Yeah, I draw people.
On social media. It's amazing. I've seen collaborations with. Actually, let me ask you, that collaboration with Loot Love and that other bottle, and what was going on there?
There's one thing that is always said, like not fake it until you make it. Is it fake it until you make it?
Fake it until you make it.
Yeah, but I never faked anything because of it's just concept, man. There's a lot of things that I've done that people thought I did, but it was just me trying to see if I'm able to do stuff that are in the industry, you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for motion graphics.
Yeah.
I specialize in motion graphics now.
Okay.
But I started as not an artist, not specifically as an artist or a designer, but I had it from the young age. And I remember when I went to high school, I did maths and science. There was no art there.
Okay.
And after that, when I went to CUT, that's when I started making this graphic design thingy, because I had an interest. I wasn't gonna study something that I was not sure about. Because I did a lot of, I solved X and Y.
Just because of the student card.
Yeah. Yeah. You see, and then I got to CUT, and then that's where it started. Yeah, I think in CUT 2014. 2014, that's when it started. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure, and I wasn't that confident, but I knew if I can try this thing, it might, put me where I think it can.
Okay, so now I want to know from you. A lot of people are, especially within our age group, a lot of people are like trying to venture into the whole graphics thing, and it kind of catches me off guard because someone would be playing on their laptop about it. Tomorrow I get to got this motion graphics. What makes a great designer? What says this person has it?
Man. It's concepts. It depends, like how you think. People always, like now, because people think I'm there.
Okay.
Apparently there's people who look up to me.
Yeah, trust.
Which is cool, but sometimes it put me under pressure because of I always have to think about what is I'm gonna do next, you understand?
Yeah.
And it's all about concept, storytelling. If you see my work, a lot of, like you say, that what the Look Love one.
Yeah.
It was a competition. It was an absolute competition. So there was a specific brief. When you're a designer, you work with briefs. You don't just work out of the blue.
Oh, okay.
So from that brief, they told you like you can be as free as possible.
Okay.
Create a concept, an African concept. Yeah, but use this specific brand.
Okay.
So that's how it came about. It took me time, man, to develop that concept. And I remember I finished the day after it was due, but I had stuff that I submitted already. So that was just my personal project.
Talking about time, how do you deal with the deadline? Like, how do you deal with the pressure? Like, okay, we want it tomorrow. Get it done now.
I don't rest.
Laptop guys.
Yeah, I don't rest. Listen, it takes practice, man. I didn't just start. I didn't just decide not to rest, or I don't listen to people who say, nah, you need to work under pressure or whatsoever. You understand? It catch up with you. It will depend on how much you want it, because of even before I started working. I remember when I was still lecture assistant at SUT, I would stay after classes and then I would just practice. So the more you practice, the more. And the more you teach yourself, again, the more you want to do it. Because of one thing about graphics, at the end of the day, you get cool outcomes too.
Yeah,
you get cool outcomes. No matter how much you sacrifice on it, you know, at the end of the day, you're gonna get something that's gonna make people go like, wow, this is cool. You understand? Yeah. And within that process, again, you think about your next project. You see, that's where you check how you manage your time. You know.
So right before we head into an ad break, I have one last question for you. So you moved from a small town, guys.
Guys, not small town.
Wait, I was about to go there, right? We are in the middle of the map, okay? We are in the middle, guys. It's a metro city, if you don't know, right? So you move. It's a transition. It's a move. This is big. You move from Bloemfontein. You head straight to Joburg. How is the transition now? How is everything working out, spanning-wise? How is everything going? What's going in your head? Like, sure, okay, I just moved.
Let me tell you, it started as a joke, man. When I specifically told my mom that I want to go to Joburg, because you know, in family, you'll study engineering, they will understand. You'll do doctorate, they will understand. But when you do something specific, like something like a graphic or something art related, they don't have that much information. So it's only now I realized that I put myself under pressure to prove point that hey guys, this is what I'm doing. Because I remember when I left, I just told them that, hey, I'm gonna work on TV. I got a call up from TV. Because if I explain it in more depth, they won't understand. Yeah. Because I remember I was so excited when I started seeing myself on TV, my name on credits for the very first time. I was like, yo, this is cool. And it was Easter.
Yeah.
And I went home and I was there, man. My name was there, my son was there. It was a gospel show, to be honest, but it was cool. It was cool for the fact that in short period of time I managed to achieve that, and then going back home and show them why.
Like, this is what's happening.
This is why I left home, to be on TV. You know what I'm saying? And from there they started watching my steps, you know, slowly but surely, and then I took them step by step until now.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Now I'm not a beast.
You are.
But
All right, so still sitting with Boitumelo Jerry. Your surnames are so expensive. It's a brand, guys. Do not move an inch. We are taking a water break. We will be back in a few. But other than that, remember, this is Game Changers, and he is our game changer for the day. But other than that, to see you after the ad break, I'm your girl Sivs. Toodles.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Pixel P, the greatest out here. Catch me on Sporting 101. Listen, it feels really great to be part of Sporting 101. A big shout out to Free State Online channel for giving me the opportunity. I'm looking forward to being with you for yet another year away.
break. Remember, this is Game Changes, and of course, I am your girl at Sivuyile Nogabe. I told you about today. We are within Jersey, okay? City of gold, city of this, okay? Something like that. But other than that, fast forward, still seated with the phenomenal, okay? He says I'm giving him too much credit. The phenomenal Boitumelo Jerry. We're talking all things design. We spoke all things, experience. We're speaking all things, the transition of moving, and taking that risk, because wow, life is but of risk, I think, something like that. But fast forward, let's take it back to the questions, man. What's your take on connection versus qualification? Because someone would think, okay, no man, I don't need to go to school for graphics and motion design and becoming a creative director for some TV show. It's just talent. What's your take on that?
Let me be quite honest with you. You have to work hard first, man. You have to work hard first. As much as I believe there's connections and the people who will get positioned because of connections.
Yeah.
You still have to work for it.
Yeah.
You don't just get it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Because especially with me, I'm from the background where people have a connection.
Yeah.
I mean, not connection, qualifications.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my family is people who they believe in education, you understand? So I took that big step of getting qualification before I focused on getting connections.
Okay.
Yeah. So my education, after that, then I put it so much work to be recognized.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, after being recognized, then it's about it's about connection. It's about the network that you create for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Then it develops connection within you. Because I best believe even if you're at the top, when you falling while having connections is good.
Mm-hmm.
Falling while having qualification is good, but both is better.
Okay.
Yeah, both is better.
Yeah, you really couldn't have said it any better. So I know for a fact you play a lot of video games till today. I got it somewhere. Dude is out here, little video games, PSP, Xboxing. What else do you have as Majita? What else do you have?
No, I only have Xbox, man.
Okay, so what is your favorite game? On a lighter note.
FIFA, yeah.
The whole time.
Since the young age, I've been playing FIFA. I've played a lot of games. My friends are gamers. I have a lot of friends. So yeah, I have sections. And there are guys who play. I know when.
Uncharted. When anybody but
Uncharted. I can battle FIFA. Jacobo man. I can battle editor. When I wanna focus. When I wanna play. See, yeah,
Okay. Wait. Second last question of the script. Who is your inspiration? Like, who would you say? Okay, no. When I look at this guy's work, I'm pushing.
Local,
I'm pushed.
Or
local, internationally, over the seas.
Local, to be quite honest, I'm inspired by a lot of people. There's a lot of people, and I have a list. I will name them, and let me tell you what's special about these people is I never thought I would meet them in a short period of time. Because how I took off everything. I never thought, man. Listen, I never thought, and taking back how I came to Joburg, I never thought I would get that phone call.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing was beyond what I was expected, And I'm glad I did what I had to do at that time because of, if I look at myself now, yes. Okay. It's just a matter of money.
It's just a matter of money.
It's just a matter of money.
No.
Yeah, it's just a matter of money, and I'm trying to chase power now. It's not really about money. I realize that it's not about money, but we all want money. Yeah, but going back to people that inspire me, I've worked with Austin. Austin was my I never thought I'll work with that guy. I've worked with Offense. I haven't worked with Offense, but we spoke, man.
Yeah.
We spoke like, hey,
OM.
what's good, bro?
OM.
You see? Yeah, and he replied, and thanks for your TV, man.
Yeah.
Because I've met everyone there.
Yeah.
No, everyone met me there.
Yeah.
Not the other way around. And I think my best inspiration, the person that I always put front, is my friend Obakeng, because of
hey, Mr. Liburu.
Yes. You know, you know, Bloom knows.
I mean,
pretty much Bloom knows.
legendary.
Apparently, Obakeng has done everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just people don't know because of he's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
Not really out there, but he's out there, but not really out there.
He's known, but sometimes you'll see stuff and you won't even think it's him.
It gets a high.
Until you see. And he's the one who said we must come this side.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I remember 2018 August. He was this side and then he visited home. And then he was like, let's go try that side.
Ish. It's good to see.
Zach, I don't have money, but we made plan. We made like Mauti normally. And then I came like for a month. Drastically failed, guys. I failed. But it was a good experience for me. And then now, but I was in Pretoria, I remember. Went back home, found a job. I never wanted to work in Bloom.
Yeah.
Best believe I knew there will never be a company in Bloom that's going to reject me. Just that I took my L and say, no, I won't work here because of.
I fell one time.
I won't get enough experience. I haven't seen anyone who inspired me around other than the person that I'm working with.
Yeah.
And we know what we're doing, and we know people that are working towards the same thing that we want, the same direction. Just that we're still young at that time.
Yeah.
Pushing, So they will always be around us or always want themselves around us because of we can produce. So that thing, I think, is the one thing that gives us that motive to, to keep on going on because of, if that guy doesn't sleep,
Okay. So, thank you so much for joining us today. I think you kept it real. Like, not even think, because I've been leading a lot of, multiple interviews and I've ran into, different personalities and I've been learning a lot, from the other person sitting on the other side of the couch. But to hear from someone who's like, same age group, same peers, like, okay, all right.
I'm still young, man. I'm
still young, forever young.
I have 4 years left for me to retire in this company, this industry. Not retire as like quitting, but
behind the scenes.
I need to be, in 4 years' time, I need to be where I give people the opportunity to experience what I've experienced, because it's only now I realize that it's big, bro.
Yeah, it is complex.
It's big.
Otherwise, thank you so much for joining us on the couch.
Thank you.
You are
amazing.
Thank you. I like to thank my mom, but I like to thank everybody, But otherwise, let's wrap it up. A big shout out to the technical team. We see you. It's been a very long day. Game changers. That's where we at. Listen, I might come to your door. Who knows? Remember, I am at Sivuyile on all social media platforms. But other than that, it is, of course, Game Changers. Toodles.